Dun dun dun. Trust me, it works. There we go. Alright, hello and welcome back to Let's Play That. Today we're taking a look at Choplifter, a Sega arcade game. At least I think that's what we're looking at. This icy check is leaving me a little bit cold. Is this a good sign or a bad sign? Come on, game. I got faith in you. See? It works perfectly. Even though the colors are perhaps a little bit off. But the Sega is just as vibrant as it ever was, so... okay. Ooh, licensed from Broderbund Software. They're the guys who made Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego. So, what are they doing making an air chopper game? Alright, so up is up, down is down. Not always true for these sorts of arcade games. Wow. So in the demo, they were moving left, but I see. So you change your facing with the B button, which is an interesting waste of a button, but you're the guys who make the arcade games. I just play them. Wow. I see. So you can face down and have more of a possibility of shooting everybody. Wow, okay. Not bad. Now, this game is called Choplifter. Do you think at some point in time we'll actually have to lift some people in our choppers? Why? You know what? I'm going right. Oh, no. Wow. Oh, my gosh. I really hate it. These enemies are coming, like, right from the side of the screen. Oh, okay. So you cannot crash into your base of operations, which is nice. Okay. What exactly is our objective here? Is it do... Wow. You guys, you can't scare me like that. Whoa. Okay. Jesus cow. Okay, so you don't want to stick around. Is this like a live fire exercise or something? Like, what are the odds that we start our base right there? We even have a guy in a Jeep with a gun. Like, literally everyone in the world is trying to kill you, including but not limited to those two guys in a Jeep. They're like, hey, our lives may not be worth much, but we're gonna take that darn helicopter out of the skies. Oh, jeez. Well, apparently bumping into jets is just fine, but not... Okay, well, okay, that kind of little love nudge is a bit too much. Did anybody, like, let these guys know that, their game is, like, super hard? And, it doesn't help that having the janky control system... Having the janky control system does not help at all. Now, the controls themselves are more or less functional. It's just the way things are set up. It's not exactly a functional... Wow, and there are checkpoints, so you pretty much have to make it all in one go. Now, we are doing one heck of a go, but as all goes, they inevitably end. So you're telling me I have to make it through the fire and the flames just to make it to that little field hospital to save that little guy. I'm gonna be honest, I think you guys should just write that guy off as dead. Wow. Okay, I want to say one note about the controls. Like, the very first thing you need to do in this game is turn around. And that is slightly counterintuitive. I think, as far as I understand it right now, you have to actually hold down the switch side button. And then you too can face the other way. Now, okay, in addition to being ambushed by jets, like, the minute you start up. Also, you have to, like, keep moving left to actually get anywhere. And then once you're in cruising mode, then, okay, things work out. Okay, any other cool buttons? No, it's pretty much just this. So yeah, you have to be going left for a little bit, and then you go into cruising mode, and then now we can make it to the field hospital and die, but at least forward progress is progress, right? Okay. Yeah, well, I don't know why he would think getting into my chopper is safer than being on the ground, but, sounds good. And besides, I only wiped out half of my men. Oh my gosh. Come on, we're in the DMZ. Respect the line. Yay. Just think, saving one human makes all my efforts worthwhile. Well, I guess the game grows on you. Either that or that's just Stockholm Syndrome kicking in. But I mean, okay, I'm getting this. Oh wow, look at the upper right hand corner. Load, safe, dead. Well, on the bright side, I bet we can hold more than one guy. On the downside, there might not be a lot more guys to load. Oh, there's a guy. Yeah, sure, pal. I see you. Okay. Anyone else? Oh, so we can just keep on going. And by keep on going, I mean keep on destroying the things. Okay. Sorry, guys. Now, I'm not going to say you guys are going to die, but you're not making it on my chopper. At least not in this round. Although, I don't think my chopper is that long for this world. Although, well, okay. Once you clear out a lot of the SAM sites, then this is more manageable. I won't exactly say it is manageable. You know, if I was a sadist, I would have pressed the shot button and see what would have happened. Of course, I'm not. I would never do such a thing. Why can't your chopper aim up? I mean, I guess that's fairly realistic. If your chopper aims too up, I bet it stalls or something similarly unpleasant. But, I mean, those jets, they like to attack from above, and that's sort of like a blind spot for me, so I would like to fight back on that. Oh, see, 7 safe, 7 dead. I'm a hero. I technically saved more, well, I guess if you round up. Well, I guess you can't include me in that count. So, I did not save more people than I killed. Well, no, because I don't count as killing myself, right? Alright, let's... you know what? Let's spend a time exploring around. Let's go as left as we can. And while we're taking our joyride, we can actually talk about the visuals. And so, I mean, the actual sprites themselves are not, like, necessarily anything too special, especially not for this time period. But the super scrolling in the background, oh my gosh, that's the kind of super scrolling you could only dream about on the Genesis. So, when does it end? Oh, that's where it ends. Okay. Guys. Okay. Oh, and I mocked them. There's 2 guys in a Jeep with a machine gun. You'd think they couldn't do anything, right? Wrong. So is there a level 2, or is it just this for all eternity? Well, I guess it's just this. Oh no, there's RD, upper left-hand corner, so round. So you'd think there would be more rounds, more levels, more action. Well, I can't quite handle more action than this. Well, I mean, it's okay. I can take this loss, because I achieved essentially nothing, but it still kind of stings. Still kind of stings. Alright. 85, huh? 85? What the heck? This is amazing graphics. Wow, 85? I mean, wasn't Midway, like, barely on Root Beer Tapper? Or they could, like, barely do their, like, Rampage style? Well, okay, I guess that makes this a little less impressive. Although I want to say Rampage, Root Beer Tapper, Spy Hunter, we're all kind of 87. And so, this was probably one of the first good-looking arcade games. I mean, that's kind of a contentious title, and I'm sure we've seen a few 80s games that were like, okay, fairly fine. Oh, this could have been the first game, though, with, like, this good of scrolling. Because, I mean, you look at it, there's a lot of parallax scrolling, and, oh my gosh, those little dividers in the beginning. And then you got the rocks in the foreground that all move at different rates. Like, they're pretty much just showing off at this point. But, I mean, they must have added, like, a matrix coprocessor or something, because that's a lot of scaling. That's a lot of transformations going on all at once. Of course, maybe if I'm being cynical, because your helicopter essentially only moves at, like, 1 speed, which is to say, full speed, then they could probably work out how it's going to look. So, okay, maybe when you take a look at how the meat is made, they make the sausage behind the curtains, then it's a little less impressive. Wow, you guys are just... Okay, at least the jets can't hit me. Oh my gosh. It's just like Advance Wars all over again. It's like I saw those missile things aiming at me. You know, I wonder if I die right here, does it count as dead? It does. No, just in case you were wondering. Oh, wow. So you could, like, keep track of how many... people there are in this absurd game. Well, I guess we're not going too far now. Oh, okay, so we got one more shot. Let's put all our focus into it, because otherwise this game is just kind of overwhelming me with everything. It almost kind of hurts to keep up with the whole game. It's like, oh my gosh, just sensory overload. And you've got like 1,000 things to manage. It doesn't help that your top screen is like essentially all meters and bars and things that are all just kind of moving at you. You know, it almost sounds like they're saying, "Eebie, Eebie," or "We blame you for our deaths." Choplifter reprogrammed by Sega. Is it me, or does that sound a little passive aggressive? It's like, yeah, technically Broader Bund made this game, but they screwed it up so much that we, Sega, had to rescue it in 1985. I'm pretty sure that's not the case at all. I'm pretty sure they ported it to, I don't know, Commodore 64 or whatever ancient computer was the vogue in the time. And then, okay, I thought for a second there was an exclamation point on the helicopter, but no, that was just a 0 overlaid on that. And so they probably ported it from like a home console or home computer to arcade, so that probably makes sense. But yeah, I mean, Sega did a real bang-up job of it, because I can almost guarantee you they did not have super scrolling on the computers. Actually, the computers being what they were back then, I'd be a little surprised if they even had like straight up scrolling in the first place. Like if the screen actually moves. I could well, that would be hilarious to have a shoot 'em up where you, it's like room based, so it's like you shoot all the enemies in the room, and then you move to the edge, and then you get to go to the next room. I mean, that kind of game, I think you would have to make it a run and gun at that point. Like, you could not make it a shoot 'em up if you had any sort of sense of taste. But I can almost imagine like some guy just hanging out in his garage programming it one day, and he's like, "This is a terrible idea," but I only realize that fully now that I've actually programmed it in. Well, we couldn't even make our ways onto those high score charts. Just kind of goes to show you how intense some games can be. Choplifter. I can't say I don't like it, but man, I'm gonna have to like take a few minutes to recover after this one. So on that note, this cat's got a scat. Yeah, of course, he shoots the hospital. Yeah, I was gonna wait till this chopper died to do the outro, but this guy is surprisingly resilient. Oh, died again.